Aviation. So as you can see, the Infinite Passenger screen is currently on my device. That is because Infinite Passengers and me have made a deal. They will give me a free subscription, and in return I will advertise the app. So first of all, I would like to say that all opinions in this video are my own, and Infinite Passengers has not checked or altered this video in any way. This is my 32nd time trying to do this video. It hasn't worked the previous times as my editor wouldn't accept the audio, so now I'm recording the audio on an iPod and I'm playing Infinite Passengers on my iPad. So today we're going to explore all the views, so I'll get into the video straight away. So there's lots of airline boarding music that you can choose from, including Air France, Wizz Air, SpiceJet, Aviation, Batik, Emirates, Etihad and Qatar. So today we'll use Qatar Airways. The estimated flight time, this doesn't really matter, we're just going to type in 10 minutes. Infinite Flight is on a separate device. No, it is not, it is on my device I'm currently using. V-speed callouts, we want that. V1, VR, everything like that. GPWS callouts, 150, 40, 30, 20, 10. We want that. Flying in a high elevation area, no. Boarding music and safety briefing, full volume. So you need a subscription to be able to do this now. Allow emergencies. So the subscription costs roughly $2 Australian dollars per month. I'll put the price in the description, and this app is totally free to get. So the emergency will occur 2 minutes into the flight. We don't want it at a random time. So random emergency is just any type of emergency listed below. Then we have flaps, which means the flaps will just be stuck. One engine. Most aircraft can still fly with that. All engines, that's what we'll be using today. Fuel leak, this doesn't work that well as the fuel cannot go under the minimum landing weight, but I'm sure Infinite Passengers will try to work with Infinite Flight to fix that issue. And stuck gear, that only makes this gear stuck out, it doesn't get stuck in. So today we're going to use all engines for all engine failure. Now it's connected successfully, so we'll go to Infinite Flight. Having a bit of issues with my Wi-Fi, that's why I don't upload all every day sometimes, because my Wi-Fi speed is 0.4 usually. It's very slow. So I'd like to say that Infinite Passengers is a lot better than Infinite Flight Assistant. With Infinite Flight Assistant, there's the Qatar Airways boarding music starting, and you need to have settings enabled. I'll show you which ones to link it. So with Infinite Flight Assistant, it is very expensive. My app wasn't working properly. There wasn't any support. So I actually had to go on Discord and chat to the owner of the app, who happened to be in the server that I am, and if I wasn't in that server, I would not know how to get to him. So I did that. He was very rude and said he's not going to give me a refund or replace the product, which I found not very good. But with Infinite Passengers, when I had an issue, I Gmailed the owner, and he kindly told me what I can do to fix it, and he said if there's any more problems, I can go to the Infinite Passengers community, which is very similar to the Infinite Flight community, except they are a lot kinder there, and they fix the issue there. So the Infinite Passengers community the link will be in the description. So we'll be using a Qatar Airways 777-300ER A7BAB in the Qatar Airways One World livery. I don't know why Siri just came on. So yep, I'll stop the music now. Siri, cancel it, and we'll redo it, and it should restart now. So Infinite Flight will be at Doha gate close to the runway, so we can try and speed up this video process, and we're going to be right here now on casual server. So it should load. The boarding music should begin. So you need these two settings enabled. You need to have enable full flight link and enable Infinite Flight Connect to be able to use it. Okay, that just got rid of the Infinite Passengers app for some reason. 10 minutes, Qatar Airways. And if you would like to look at a Qatar Airways trip report, the video will be in the cards at the moment. I'm going to put my playlist of trip reports there. There are 4 trip reports with Qatar Airways and 1 trip report just with a group that I did. I went for an aviation course, so yeah, most of the flights are Qatar Airways, so there's an Airbus A380 and Airbus A320, and same on the way back. This is the music. Whenever you start the pushback, and approximately 20 seconds after that, it starts the safety video. And whenever you turn on the strobe and landing lights, it will stop the safety video and say cabin crew prepare for takeoff. So this is actual Qatar Airways safety video that they use today on the aircraft. Testing our flight control now.
The cabin environment is carefully controlled. If oxygen is required.
So I just turned on the strobe and landing lights. And it's only when you activate the, I'm not sure if this is strobe or landing lights, because some people were crossing runways and it will stop the safety demonstration. So Infinite Passengers has fixed that. And that goes to show you how much Infinite Passengers care about people, and yeah, they just care about how you feel, and you can voice your opinions at Infinite Passengers. So if even after this video you're not totally sure if you want to get it, you can talk to me in the comments, and then you can even discuss it with the owner of Infinite Passengers, and I'm sure we'll be happy to help you out. So you've got the 80 knots, V1 and VR. V1 is the point of no return, so for example now if we suffer an engine failure, the only option for us is to abort the takeoff, go up in the air, and try to abort takeoff or over on the runway. Infinite Passengers judges this one by the amount of weight you have on the aircraft, so actually this is how you sound, and you don't have to do VR is rotating. So I'm limited to making a video of 15 minutes with my video editor, so we'll leave it short, and I found that it's really easy to do the engine failures, so that's why we're going to take off not too steep, so then I can make it harder for myself, because then you don't have so much distance to glide to the ground. So we'll be flying at 280 knots and we'll climb by 500 feet per minute. At roughly 6,000 feet we have instructions from the crew, please keep your seatbelts fastened and stuff like that. So yeah, I love flying with this app, it's really good, and there's other modes that we will explore later. We'll have the time. Okay, so we are now 1 minute into the flight, so the emergency will occur in should occur in less than 90 seconds from now. The failure usually occurs at the start of the minute, so it should happen within the next 15 seconds. We'll hear mayday, 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 and followed by the engines pulling out. The good thing is you cannot restart the engines no matter how hard you try. Like right now, I can restart the engines. Go mayday, 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 then they will stop, and you cannot restart them. They don't restart. Okay, so now we can't dump any fuel, and because we are quite light. So now let's make a return to the airport. We cannot contact ADCs, my Wi-Fi is not working. And the closest airport is, well, that would be OTHH. We could land at OTBK, but that's a bit of a shorter runway. So there's a bank angle. You get a grade at the end of your flight, but I'm pretty sure my passengers would prefer to land safely on the ground than for me to get a good rating.
Bank angle.
Okay, so see this little circle here that is just there? That is where you'll be in 1 minute. So if we point that at the runway and we are not losing too much speed, so either our speed is stable or it's climbing, that means we'll be able to make the runway. So now I'm going to point that at the runway. The little circle thing will be pointed at the runway. So there we are, it's pointed on the runway now. We're gaining speed, which means I'll be able to make it onto the runway. I'll have to slow down a little bit. So I'll put spoilers on flight and I'll put flaps on 1. I'll put flaps on 5 because the way the flaps work, if you put the flaps out, it doesn't compensate for the amount of speed you lose. And there will be an announcement starting shortly. Followed by a brace for impact taken from the Sully movie at 500 feet. And 500 feet is the correct altitude for brace for impact. That's actually in aircraft procedure booklets. So we should have an announcement happening shortly. Not sure if it's at 5,000 feet or however it triggers it. And Infinite Passengers are planning to have they're planning to have a thing that whenever you land, it tells you thank you for flying with, for example, Emirates or Qatar Airways, and welcome to England or wherever you are. So for some reason we're not getting the announcement yet, which we should do. Okay, so we're actually losing quite a lot of speed, so I'll put the flap gear up. Not exactly sure why we aren't getting that announcement. Must be because my Wi-Fi is not working properly. So you get an announcement usually that says a problem has arisen and study the safety card until you hear the command brace, and then get out, or stop, get out of the brace position when you hear get out. So we're landing on Hamad International Airport on runway 16L. So there's the runway is featured in my Qatar Airways Prague to Doha trip report. We landed on runway 16R. Luckily, I know Hamad International Airport really well. We sat on the left side, but there were seats free on the right side, so we got a nice view of the city that is located over there. Okay, so we're now landing. This landing will be probably terrible. Flaps 5.
500.
Spoilers armed.
400.
Flaps 15. Brakes
300.
300.
200.
Flaps 20. We put the flaps lower again.
100.
Okay, there we are. Oh, that was a horrible landing. Okay, flaps forward, just try and slow down more. And we have made it. Well, I only have 1 minute left in the video until it cuts out. Okay. So what happens is now they start clapping and then we'll quickly leave. So we clap like that, so we've got a little port there. So now I will show you, there's airline mode. Oh, my subscription has ended. Okay, because I need to renew that. So airline mode is basically just, airline mode is, you can have a little airline and you can recruit other pilots and you can buy aeroplanes. Of course, not real currency, but it's a little currency you can get whenever you do a flight. So if I bought the 777-300ER, it's with currency in the game that you can earn. So I could have made money from that flight. Cargo mode is the same, but with cargo, and the live map is just a live map of all the infinite passengers users in the world. So that takes a little while to load. That's mostly due to my Wi-Fi. So yeah, I think that's pretty self-explanatory. And cargo mode, you get less aircraft. In airline mode, you get the Airbus A320, Airbus A330, A380, and 777, I'm pretty sure. So I thank you for taking the time to watch this video of mine. I hope you enjoy. If you have any questions with Infinite Passengers, be sure to write them down in the comment, and you can check the description for all the links. Thanks for watching, and enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you.